Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Om Vishwapad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotra Shri Srimad Abhay Charanarvind Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. BBT founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishwapad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotra Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Purushottam Kshetra Jagannath Puri Dham. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 5, Verse number 7. Tvat tejasa dharma mayena samritam Tama prakashascha drisho mahatmanam Duratyasyaste mahima giram pate Tvad rupam etad sad asat paravaram. Translation. O Master of Speech, by your effulgence, full of religious principles, the darkness of the world is dissipated, and the knowledge of learned persons or great souls is manifested. Indeed, no one can surpass your effulgence, for all things manifested and unmanifested, gross and subtle, superior and inferior, are but various forms of you that are manifested by your effulgence. Purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Without illumination, nothing can be seen, especially in this material world. The illumination in this world emanates from the effulgence of Sudarshan, the original vision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The illuminating principles of the sun, the moon and fire emanate from Sudarshana. Similarly, the illumination by knowledge also comes from Sudarshan, because with the illumination of Sudarshan one can distinguish one thing from another, the superior from the inferior. Generally, people accept a powerful yogi like Durvasa Muni as wonderfully superior. But if such a person is chased by the Sudarshan Chakra, we can see his real identity and understand how inferior he is because of his dealings with devotees. Om Jnana Timirantasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham karoti vachalam pangul langayati girim yat kripataham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Vancha kalpataruvesha kripa sindhu vayacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Generally, people accept a powerful yogi like Durvasa Muni as wonderfully superior. But if such a person is chased by the Sudarshan Chakra, we can see his real identity and understand how inferior he is because of his dealings with devotees. So we are dealing with Canto 9, and the great Amrish Maharaj, we know the story that actually when Durvasa Muni came, he was very angry with Amrish Maharaj and he created a fire demon. Yes. And Durvasa Muni had to travel all over the whole universe. He went to even Lord Vishnu himself. He said that I can't do anything, because I am owned by the devotees. I am subservient to the devotees. If they have given yathama prapadyante, if they have given up everything for me, sarva dharmana parityajya maam ekam sharanam vraja aham tam sarva papebhyo moksheshami masucha. If they have given up everything for me, then my duty is to give up everything for them. Yes. That's why in the Ras Leela, where Krishna says to all the gopis that I cannot repay this debt. Why can't he repay? Because if we seek, Radha Govind Maharaj was explaining this point, that one gopi is ready to give up everything, like even her whole life, to go to hell. Yes, to go to hell, just to give a moment's pleasure to Krishna. Yes. And there are how many gopis? Unlimited gopis. So, but Krishna is one. Is he able to give up everything for that gopi? He isn't. Yes, he has to maintain us. He has to maintain the whole universe. He has to maintain unlimited universes. He has to maintain the Vaikuntha planets. Everything is maintaining. He is everything. So, Radha Govind Maharaj was saying this wonderful example that he just cannot repay them back with the same amount. He just can't. And that's why he agrees that, you are greatest of all devotees. And then we know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to give us what the gopis have. Yes. Unalloyed, pure devotional service unto the Lord. Ahetuki apratihata. But over here we can see, on the same note, we can see Amrish Maharaj has given up everything for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes. He doesn't care about his body at all. So what if the body dies right now? It doesn't matter. Krishna will take care of me. Krishna will provide everything. Krishna will provide. Yes, Harivamsha Prabhu was saying this point, that it is very difficult. And we don't hear this many often, Krishna will provide. It's really difficult. I was looking through some, like we have to do so many things. Suppose like we have to have some festival, then Janmashtami is coming up, and then we have now groups, and then we have to have meetings, and you have so many things going on. But this is not a 1 month thing, right? It is an all year round thing. And I remember last year when Mataji was actually giving announcements during one of the things, and it was June, I think. And then she was saying, Janmashtami is coming up. And then she was explaining that, it's like, we think it's far, but it's actually not far. And then in a span of, it was really like a flick of a second, Janmashtami was here, 2 weeks ahead, and the preparations were still lacking. It's always like that, right? Even for making the darshan, like doing the darshan, dressing up the Lord, it's always at the last moment. It's always at the last moment. This has been forgotten, that has been forgotten. We didn't put this, we didn't put that. So, I don't remember what was the point. The point was that we are preparing so much, we are doing so much. And the anxiety which sometimes we feel, how will this be done? But it's like Krishna will provide. Yes. The success and failure of a thing is not in its actuality the success or failure. The success or failure is whether we are pleasing Krishna and Guru and Prabhupada. If we are really doing it for Guru and Krishna, then even if nobody shows up, it's a very hard thing to do. That is our success. To the extent we can please Guru and Krishna. Prabhupada was mentioning once that even for 4 walls, even if there is nobody, we should still speak about Krishna. Because Krishna would be happy. Maybe nobody is paying attention. Maybe nobody is actually doing something. But it's fine. It's our service. Yes. So it's very difficult to depend on Krishna. And if here we are seeing Amrish Maharaj depending on Krishna for everything. Whether it's Mare Krishna Rakhe Ka hai, Rakhe Krishna Mare Ka hai. Even if Krishna kills me today, it doesn't matter. It's very difficult to do all these things. But how do we reach that stage? Mahat Sevaya. Yes, Mahat Sevaya. Haldar Maharaj was explaining all this. That how do we get this attraction? No, Prabhupada was actually, I was listening to a lecture of Prabhupada. He was mentioning that, you need Shraddha. Then you need to do bhajan. Then you need to do sadhu sangha. Then you will get attraction. You need some ruchi. You have to have ruchi. You have to have attachment to the Lord. You have to have, attraction to the Lord. And he gave the glories of being attracted to the Lord for a long time. And then he's like, how do we get this attraction? And then he said, Mahat Sevaya. Those people who have it, we can get from them. Yes. And that's why Mahat Seva is very important. And here it is mentioned because of its dealings with devotees. Yes, the Sudarshan Chakra is actually chasing Durvasa Muni back to Amrish Maharaj. Yes, he's back. And Amrish Maharaj in one of the shloka, before he starts quoting these shlokas for Sudarshan Chakra, in the second verse, it says that, when Durvasa Muni touched his lotus feet, Maharaj Ambrish was very much ashamed. And when he saw Durvasa Muni attempting to offer prayers because of mercy, he was aggrieved even more. Thus he immediately began offering prayers to the great weapon of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes. Such a beautiful quality of a devotee. Yes. Humility tinadapi sunichena. Usually in this world, we are craving for appreciation. We are craving for prestige. We are craving to to be the controller and enjoyer. Yes. Everybody should like me. Yes. Everybody should think that I am their best friend. Yes. They should do everything for me. Whether I do it for them, that's another point. But they should do everything for me. Yes. And that's why Haldar Maharaj was explaining this point. Slowly and slowly, because we are now used to, sometimes we do everything. Sometimes some devotees say, "Sab kar liya, ho gaya abhi." I have got second initiation. You've done Bhakti Shastri, you've done Bhakti Vaibhav maybe, Bhakti Vedanta maybe. I studied all the books. I've read. Now, I'm staying in Vrindavan now. Or maybe I'm visiting every year. Or so many, you're following the regulative principles for so long. And chanting 16 rounds daily, every day in the morning. And then it's like, we know how to play the harmonium now. We can play the mrudanga, we can play the kartal. What else? Oh, we can give a nice class. Okay, then we can cook, Or, we can organize now. The festivals can be organized. How should I? I'm good at my work also now. Okay, I've done everything. I can do garland seva, I can do deity worship, I know how to do aarti. I know how to dress the deities. Everything I can do now. But maja nahi aa raha hai. Earlier, initially the drive is to get things done. I need to learn this, I need to learn that, I need to do this. But after a long time, that's why when Devaki Mataji had come, I think it was 5 years back, right? I think 4 years back. She was here, she was sitting over here, I remember. And she was saying, somebody had asked, why do people leave ISKCON? I think it was, I wouldn't mention the name, but it was one of our devotees, and he's like, why do they leave ISKCON? There's Prabhupada, there's the books, so much to do. And then you know what she said? She said that, oh, maybe you're new. You don't know why they leave ISKCON. It's because of one of these reasons. Now the appreciation has stopped. Yes. Because after one point, how much can you glorify one person? Pata hai, he gives nice classes. Pata hai, he does nice seva. Then once a year when you have, oh yes, thank you Prabhu, yes, or thank you Mataji for doing this. But if somebody stops doing all this appreciation, then do we do really Krishna consciousness? We don't know. We don't know what it means. Then it's like, if you really want to do it, now what is the reason to do it? Earlier it was like, oh, you did one round, Hare Haribol, everybody gets applauded. My God, such a great devotee. You paid attention and you did one round. You did attentive chanting for 16 rounds. You're getting up early. This is your first Janmashtami. So much seva you did. Thank you so much. But eventually, when it is not in the limelight, and when you have to still do your seva, and then somebody comes and tells you, yeah, acha nahi karte. He had these problems. He has these problems. He doesn't get up early. Or, he doesn't say nice things nicely. He's rude to devotees. Kya hai ye, So then the thing is that, it starts hurting. Earlier it was only appreciation. Now people are giving feedback. Yes. But if eventually, that's why initially when you have the things right, and our acharyas have the things right, but for the sake of preaching, we actually give, why we need to do chanting? Good for the mind, good for the soul. Yes. We need to get out of this material world. That is our aim. You struggle for 40 years and then definitely you'll have ruchi. And then we have these standards that after 40 years, 30 years or 10 years, when I'll do it, I will get, taste. I'll do this crash course and now I'll have taste for Krishna. And then I'll be like a Maharaj, now I'll be Guru. Haldar Maharaj was saying, what does preaching mean, and he's like, Bura mat manna. He said, Bura mat manna, मैं बोल देता हूँ जो दिखता है वो. And I've been hearing his lecture and it's so beautiful. You know, बुरा मत मानना पर मैं बोल दे रहा हूँ. And he was giving this in Pune, right? In Pune, they generate brahmacharis, you know, and then send all over the whole world, right? So they are preachers, right? So he's like कि बुरा मत मानना मैं बोल देता हूँ. So then what did he say? He said that, you know what does a preacher mean? The preacher might say he doesn't have any chelas. Chelas means followers. But he has followers, you know. And he's like a mini guru. He becomes like a mini guru. कि ये मेरा follower, my counselee, my, you know, under my shelter. And he was saying that we don't have any taste for Guru and Krishna. We don't have understanding of who Guru is. We do dosha darshan of Guru himself. That why did the Guru do this? He should have done this, you know. He should have done that. And, you know, I have done it. We don't see the Guru as, you know, Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Shastre. Uktas Tata Bhav Yathayevata. Yes, that verse. I think I need that line, but it's like Harit Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Shastre. The Shastras are saying the Guru is Sakshat Hari. Yes. But it's like, oh, why did he do this? Oh, he didn't come for Mangalarti, you know. He should have come for Mangalarti, right? He did, oh, I woke up before my Guru. Oh, he didn't speak anything to me. Why didn't he speak anything to me? I am such a great devotee. Why didn't he say anything to me? I am doing such great seva. He doesn't know maybe. Maybe the Paramatma is not telling you. Is he advanced? Or maybe he is, you know, a small Guru. Maybe he is also struggling. You know, look at him. He is also wearing karmic clothes, maybe. You know, so many things we can say. So many things we can say. And then this is dosha darshanam. Yes. And Haldar Maharaj was saying that we become mini gurus and then we give up our own guru and then we are like, oh no, Prabhupada says this, huh? Then slowly it's like, no, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says this. Oh no, Bhakti Vinod Thakur says this. And then we reach Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami. And then we slowly, it's like, you know, what is pure, you know. Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami doing bhajana is pure devotee. Baki sab theek hi hai, you know. And then we start doing dosha darshanam. But otherwise it's useless. Over here it's written, because of his dealings with devotees, Durvasa Muni is now suffering the pangs of Sudarshan Chakra. And the Lord is also going to be like that. Because until and unless, Haldar Maharaj was saying this, until and unless we actually do it for Guru and Krishna, our seva, or we are just doing it to show others, you know, for appreciation, till that time, there is no hope. Yes, Krishna will give, yes, 20% we are doing it for Krishna, 80% we are doing it for ourselves. Okay, Krishna will respond with 20%. But our attachment which is created for 80% is going to be useless. We are going to suffer. Yes, yes. Because now if we are giving instructions to somebody as a mini guru, as a preacher, slowly and steadily the pride is going to show up in our heart. And the higher we go, the faster and the greater the fall. The painful it is. Yes. Slowly we don't like getting feedback. Slowly we are not doing it for Guru and Krishna. Slowly we are starting to see that, hey, why didn't he do this? Oh, that person didn't do that. But why do I care? I should be doing it for Guru. I should be doing my seva. Yes. So dealing with devotees over here, till the time, yes, Durvasa Muni is a powerful yogi, very powerful yogi. He can do so many mystical things. But until and unless Sudarshan Chakra actually chased him, we do not know what is the real identity. Yes, we do not know what is the real identity. So we get attracted to so many things in this world. Yes, even though we might say that we are not doing anything else, but there is that attraction, you know. There is that attraction for material wealth. Jai Shri Radha Mani. There is that attraction for material wealth. Dhanam janama sundarim. That I want to be like this, I want to be like that. And then we propound our own philosophies. That these gurus are not great. These devotees are not great. We propound our own philosophy. And then we fall down. Then the Sudarshan Chakra will come one day. That is for sure. Even devotees are not excluded from it. Why? Because whatever attachments we have, whatever anarthas we have to get purified. There is no magical wand which we do this, abracadabra, and then now you become a pure devotee. No. We have attachment to mode of goodness, to mode of ignorance, to mode of passion. Yes. These attachments have to be given up. Somebody might be doing everything perfectly, but he doesn't have taste for Krishna. He doesn't have taste to hear Krishna Katha. Then slowly and steadily we start to do dosha darshanam. Yes, dosha darshanam. Why? Because abhi sab kar liya, everything we have done. Yes, everything we have done. But the Bhagavata platform is Shravanam and Kirtanam, that's it. The other things, like the temple and everything, is given by the Guru, so that we can engage our minds in the seva. Otherwise, just listening to Hari Katha and just chanting is really difficult. Why? Because we are karma adhikaris. Haldar Maharaj was saying 99% we are karma adhikaris. We are not bhakti adhikaris. We are not doing it for the Lord. We are doing it because of so many other things. Yes. So dealing with devotees and having the etiquette to deal with devotees is very important. Yes. How we respect, how we are careful, how we are sensitive. Yes. How we are servant of the servants. It's very important. Otherwise we are going to get caught. And then the Sudarshan Chakra is not going to leave us. Why? Because the Lord does not like pride in his devotee's heart. And to remove that pride, he has so many ways. We know in Govardhan Leela how Krishna lifted Govardhan hill to break the pride of Indradev. And simultaneously, obviously, continue his pastimes without any hindrance. But to break the pride, to crush the pride. And the Lord knows how to do it. The Lord knows how to do it. These stories in Bhagavatam are not just because they are very nice to hear, how beautiful they are. They are actually, the way we deal with devotees, the culture. What is the culture in the Supreme Personality of Godhead's, abode? What is the culture over there? How they are respecting each other? How the Lord is respected? How the Lord is dealt with? What is the surrender? Yes, all of these things are given in Bhagavatam. And that's why Bhagavatam is the book for us. Yes, Srimad Bhagavatam is the book. From Srimad Bhagavatam itself, the Acharyas extract so many things. All the 5 rasas. Yes, especially for us, the Madhurya rasa is extracted from Srimad Bhagavatam. It is the book. And on the basis of Bhagavatam, all the other books come up. Yes, that's why Prabhupada, initially, he was spending so much time before coming to the West to spend his time translating the Bhagavatam in English. Yes. And he was doing it for Guru and Krishna so much that, it's like when we put up a video and if nobody is actually watching it, and you're like, hey, why aren't people interested? He was not doing it for that. He was not giving, regular classes or something. He was continuously doing tapasya, doing his rounds and, completing the Bhagavatam, trying to translate the Bhagavatam. It's his service. His Guru had told him he is doing it. That's it. That's simple. But we are not simple. We want to question everything. Yes, Haldar Maharaj was saying this. We are not simple. And I've seen it with myself. Not simple at all. So many complicated things. Why did the Guru do this? Why is this devotee doing that? Oh, why is Prabhupada saying this? Maybe Prabhupada is saying for this thing. No, we are not ready to accept as is. Yes, we are not ready to accept as is. And that is a place, there's anartha nivritti. We are still at anartha nivritti. So that's why dealing with devotees we need to learn. Otherwise the Lord does not like it. We will get a reaction. Why? Because if you are doing Vaishnava Aparadh, if you are doing Vaishnava Aparadh, that which is the greatest thing, then nothing is going to work out. Harinam is not going to work out because why? The first offense is blaspheming the devotees. And so many people under the name of pretext of, that I am saying the right thing and that's why it has to be said, are doing so many things. But the world doesn't really care. Yes. There's so many criminals all over the world. It is a 1 day or 2 day thing and people forget and they move on with their life. But we are keeping this whole going on that, this devotee did that and it's been so long and we have to have it like this. We are putting up an example. It does not work. We won't know the identity until and unless we are chased by Sudarshan Chakra. And they will be chased. Yes, they will be chased. Because the Lord is the ultimate, protector and proprietor. He will decide what is going to happen. Yes. He will decide. It's not according to us. It's not according to the standards of morality. It's not according to our standards of morality. It's according to the Lord's will. Yes, the Lord's will. Apicheta su duracharo. Yes, Kritu Maharaj was saying this. Apicheta su duracharo. He quoted this verse. Who is a sadhu? And then we have to tolerate. Yes. So we'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.